a couple of wee Chinamen. Is Chinaman all right?
Gender.
Because they're from China and they're men.
Well, they're Japanese for a start.
You can't.
I'd start.
Oh, really?
Right, that's all I've done.
The word I would use would get us definitely cut off there.
South Park's an elite.
Have you seen the new South Park?
Yes. And
Wow.
this is,
it?
I don't really watch it.
They just go in deep on Donald Trump.
it was my son who showed me it. He loves it.
Aye, do you remember the original one where it was like Osama bin Laden? It wasn't Osama bin Laden.
Saddam Hussein.
Saddam Hussein was shagging the devil.
Aye.
And he was
In the
like,
film.
"Stop it! I'm not like that."
You can't.
They've now replaced that with Donald Trump.
Aye. It's
Brilliant.
he's not happy about
Hey,
it.
I'm going to sue you, and he's got a wee tiny cock as well.
Charlie Kirk in it.
Who's that?
Yes. Yes, mate.
That episode's
Aye.
right, yeah, though. They've just put that picture up, you can't
Who
look.
is it?
He's a tool, mate,
Aye.
Charlie Kirk. He's a
Go and fire up
fool,
once to
man.
this guy.
He's basically an American controversialist. He's like an American Piers Morgan.
Oh, I do know this guy. He goes
that's
to the
really
college
all he
campuses
is.
and just nails into
Aye.
folk. And people are like,
Mate, put the hang.
That's
But this
not
is-
quite true.
But this is also my issue with cunts like this on both sides, is like, they know what they're going to say. They're coming with a fucking
Correct.
script. They've
Aye.
got all the facts, and everyone they're going up against isn't prepared. So they're obviously going to make everyone they're talking to look stupid.
What he does is he's very
and his videos are always cut as well. So he
Exactly.
cuts it to, and he's not going to put up the ones where he looks like a tit
and they're
on his social media.
So he knows he's going to annoy emotional people with what he says, and their emotional reply is going to be this, and he's already sitting primed with a fucking jab cross hook, and he just flattens them.
Sounds like a podcast.
I don't know what people are going to say. I don't turn up with any preparation.
So it's been 2 weeks we've been here.
I know.
And we've got Premier in as well, so we thought we would treat the guys. Premier, what's been happening with you? Anything exciting happening?
Oh, quiet.
It's no quiet, mate.
Oh, it's a wee bit quiet. Try to start a gym, but it's no.
You just kind of brushed on it, like try to start a gym, like
Aye,
everybody.
mate, it's been so read after so read in it, so.
So it's going to be a martial arts gym, as well as there's going to be Pilates and all this kind of stuff in it as well.
Aye.
So it's going to be like quite an all singing, all dancing. So you're going to be looking at recovery as well as performance, which is kind of cool, man.
Correct, mate. So,
And coaches wise, you're going to have yourself,
Kieran Smith. Boxing, and then another boy I've known for years called Man. He's older. Just done
Is it going to be more focused along the striking elements, or are you going to bring in some jiu-jitsu?
Nah, just striking, mate. Just striking. Keep it what I know, do you know what I mean? Rather than having to rely on other people, so to speak.
Because that when you start doing that, you're going to have to like, oh, what day are they going to be in? And then eventually one will overseed the other one in it. It's like, oh, I'm getting more success with the striking, or more people are interested in the striking. I'll just keep it striking.
Aye, mate, there's plenty of options for people who got to day jits, do you know what I mean? They're never going to be able to go anywhere with it in there, so they're not going to do MMA, so nah, just let people crack on with that and just solely striking, mate. Solely Thai boxing, striking.
What's your ultimate goal for it? Is you want like cage, yeah, like
young boys, hungry boys want to fight, mate. Do you know what I mean?
The young Kais of the world?
The young Kais of the world, mate, aye. Pull them out the scheming.
Aye.
Save a life, mate. Save a life.
Turn them into young killers, mate, hopefully. All gone well, mate. All gone well. We'll get there.
Sure it will.
Stress,
It's
very
never
stressful
easy.
trying to start a business.
Starting anything like this, there's a lot
It's
of...
never plain sailing, is it?
Absolutely.
And
And
you've got a good few people around about you.
No, we're good to go as soon as it kicks on. We're good to go. Everything's kind of in place. I've got all the equipment, mate. Everything's just sitting in storage basically now.
Ready to go.
Aye, mate.
Exciting times, man.
Everything's ready to go, mate.
And then obviously we are 6 weeks out for your fight.
6 weeks out, mate. 6 weeks
Is
out.
that what it is now?
I feel I've seen you near my math for the last since about March, mate.
I know.
was
We've
like-
done camp after camp, haven't we? And
Aye,
just
mate, literally,
like
just spiraled, didn't it? Just snowballed.
We do this thing where we go, right, we'll take a bit of time, and then all of a sudden the next thing, oh, by the way, we've got a fight in like 8 weeks. And we're like, what?
Brilliant. Cheers, mate.
That's what happens when you work with a big company, though,
I know,
eh?
and then it's about trying to fit in, because obviously my team, we've got a good team and it works well, and try to get everybody to go again. So it's going to be me, you, Kieran, Jimmy,
Aye.
all the way to Paris, getting ready for this.
Paris.
Lovely. Short flight, mate. Nae big fucking...
Yeah, I get back for Ibiza 5 days before, 6 days before.
You only need a day to recover. Get an IV in you.
Tell my missus that, mate.
Oh, well, they're the...
I know that's where it becomes a bit of, like, even when we were looking at extending that fight camp for the, not Baralio, the
Balato.
Aye. We were, that was the issue. It wasn't the fact that we weren't ready. Of course we were ready, but we wanted as many of the the team there as possible.
Exactly.
And it can't be done.
You can't
It
just
can't
say,
be
"I'm
done
gonna
really
fly it," like-
with me just walking out there.
It's funny you say that. I was thinking about this the other day because a thing flashed up and I thought, oh, that was an important date for you and you were still out doing your thing for the UFC. Then prior at Bellato, you had like, when you work for a company as big as the UFC, doesn't matter if it's like your kid's birthday, doesn't matter if it's your wife's birthday, your wedding anniversary, your daughter's got a dance show.
They don't care.
It's not that they don't care, it's
No,
that
they-
like, this
the
is
show
it
mu-
here.
the show must go
The
on.
show goes on. Can you want to be on the show? Yes, I do. Cool, man. Here's a
Crack
date.
on.
And it's
It's
falling
like-
back to this. Do you want money?
See,
You
December
want
cards sometimes
Absolutely.
like there's a card in between Christmas and New Year.
It's the January one. The January one's a pain in the ass.
Is there no been ones for in between Christmas and New Year? Like December 29th.
No, they normally take you 2 weeks, don't they?
And there is some promotions who do a December
New Year.
31st.
The New Year cap.
That was Cage Warriors, I'm sure, done that, didn't he? I'm sure that was Conor McGregor no smoked somebody on a
There's
back
an,
in Cage Warriors day on a Huntley card.
Ryzen always do a massive New Year's one.
They do the tournament, don't they? Because I was
Is it
meant to
di-
fighting that. We spoke about that.
is it
before.
just different in Japan though? Is New Year not a thing? Is it not as big a?
I'm not sure. I just know that they've
Like
done that for
culturally,
years.
Their Chinese New Year's are in like January, innit? February. time.
Chinese New Year, it's in February. Different country, right enough. But
So aye, they,
Aye, we are.
hey,
Just go on there. I was like,
So-
what are you talking about? Aye, no, you're right, aye. It says. Oh, too funny.
South Park.
Aye, so.
But what's going on?
aye.
What's happening?
So you've got a couple of. This is going to be a very long podcast. So you've got general chat. It's been a long time. It's been 2 weeks. Yep. And we had
Feels like
Transmit.
longer, eh?
We did have Transmit, Craig, and we never mentioned this the last time we were on because Transmit hadn't happened. Because we done the podcast, Transmit, and then 2 weeks off. Transmit was brilliant. Ross obviously pulled the strings, fucking slid us in the back door, used his.
Had to.
no, first time.
Hey. First time with Transmit.
So that was pretty fun.
Aye.
And then seen some good bands. Who was
did
the
you
who was the
enjoy?
highlight, Craig? Fontaines.
It was Fontaines for me.
Fontaines.
They were good, eh?
There as well.
Aye. They were excellent.
Aye, they were pretty good.
50 Cent took some heat. Don't know why.
Why?
I don't know. People just were like a bit, why? One, I think it was like, why is it 50 Cent at Transmit? A lot of people seem to be like, why is he? Why
Well,
is,
it's
why is that
kids
who
are
it
doing
is?
How old do you feel when you go to Transmit?
Oh, I felt old, man.
mate,
I
it's
felt.
horrible.
Try work, mate.
Aye, I know.
It's bad, mate.
It's just in it at rave tent. It's just people absolutely audition eckies in it. You guys.
So worse than that is we went on the Saturday because I never went the Friday because I had spam. I went in and met Ross on the Friday night just to have a wee stroll around about and catch up with him. So went the Saturday, went in for Miles Kane, who was fucking brilliant. It was a cracking lineup. Went to the toilet.
Did you go to the VIP bit?
I did.
It's a wee bit better.
Well, you say that, but it was fucking there where I get caught. I'm
Still
standing
get
at the
bangers,
toilet.
I tell you.
I go in and do the toilet. Right, I
Captured.
come out. I was with Craig, and I come out. Some guy comes up and goes, "Hey, all right, Paul, can I get a picture?" I says, "Hi, mate, how you doing?" And he goes, he stands in front of me, puts his 2 hands on my shoulder, and goes, "You're not that big." Have a wee laugh, and I go, "Aye, camera adds £10."
Dead
And then he goes, "I think I could take you," but he was like
Being serious?
right in front of me, and I was like, "Aye, my money's on you as well. You know the standard shit you go through." And then the guy goes, "No, I think I could." And I was like, "Do you want a picture or no?" And he was like, he said something, and then I was like, I don't know if he's shit, and I was like, "Fuck off, get away from me." I was like, "You clearly don't want a picture." And he's like, "Use a picture."
Just
And I
wanna
was
be a
like,
bit kid, man.
"Get the fuck away from me."
Just, yeah,
I'm like, "You're acting like an absolute pellet." And then by this time Craig came out, and you'd heard all this commotion in the toilet, and I'm just like, "Just get away from me. Like, I'm not going to give you a picture." I mean, I was more than happy to talk to you. I was more than happy to give you a picture. But for some reason, you just turned into an absolute wanker. And I think I caught my pellet, and he walked away and he came back and he went, "You're the pellet." And I was like, "Mate, just move on. Like you've lost. Just take it as a loss." And then there was a point he was standing right in front of me, and I was like, "Please don't do this." I'm like, "What do you get for this?" I was sober. I wasn't drinking. I was like, "Please don't do this." I'm like, "You don't get in for this."
It only goes one way as well.
Aye.
Like, see the amount of times I see this fucking Charlie hot weather combo that turns people into absolute.
It was right hot.
Charlie
wasn't it?
hot weather
I was-
combo.
Aye, it does. It just fucks them, mate. It does something to their brain, and all of a sudden, cunts are getting laid out in the park, and you just think like, what has happened
Was
here?
it no right warm? I
was
away,
roasting,
but
mate.
it was like really.
It was
cold
very
in it.
humid.
Aye, it
A
was-
couple of the days were mega humid. Pretty much all the medical stuff. And a
We
couple-
guys dehydrating, collapsing.
too many swedgers and just
Not enough water.
No any water, because it was like £4 for a bottle of water. So they're just
I
going
thought
to
when it got to a certain temperature, they had to basically give it out for nothing.
Mate, I think they should give it for nothing.
They were giving like water out. They were actually spraying people. Like one of these, like one of the wee things they pump.
Well,
Just
miss-
Cool, Kingston.
you know,
Aye,
things
mate.
you would use for weeding your garden. Just scooting everybody in the
This
crowd.
is a new thing seen in a few places, but I don't understand how we can't just be handing out water for fuck all. Like a young doesn't care about them as much, but a young woman dropping dead at one of these things, like a 16, 17-year-old lassie taking her first ecce and dying of dehydration. This event would be finished.
Aye.
Like
So how Tina Part pretty
that's
much finished, mate.
exactly how it did.
Oh,
Aye.
Archie, sorry. Not Tina Part,
For
Archie's-
sure, the
Archie's
Archie's,
just
aye.
shut down,
The
wasn't
Mortal Kombats.
it? Aye, mate.
That was the ones.
Was there any massive issues?
There was a wee bit I say young team, like there was a wee bit of young guys fighting in the Glasgow Green Park, but no at the level, like years gone by, there was actual big groups. This is maybe like 2 groups of 10 chucking glass bottles at each other. It wasn't like what we'd have been accustomed to growing up.
Aye,
Do you know what I mean? It was, again, just quite, and they were very young though. This is the thing, they were sort of, we had boys maybe for like 13, 14, 15.
It's 14 and up to go on it.
I think it was,
It's 16,
some days was over
I think it's
16.
16.
Is
You
that,
have
I thought
to-
it was 14.
No, they want you to have a
Had them jumping the fence and stuff as
actual
well.
license.
Fair play to them.
But see kids jumping the fence, I'm not stopping you, mate.
No, it's
If it-
crack on.
And the thing is, like, see the VIP area, another problem you get is security staff are just pit on it. It gets subcontracted, and it's just a boy who's getting paid fucking probably.
Just to be there when the hive is.
And he doesn't care, mate. Doesn't care. Probably doesn't even speak the language.
There was
He's
a
not
few.
bothered.
There was a few guys who cared. What about the guy that was stopping people from getting into the VIP bar?
Oh, was there some serious ones?
Remember the guy Cheryl just bolted past?
I don't think I was there for that bit.
Did you miss this? This
Aye.
guy was just like a job's worth. Like
Right.
there's a bar right at the side of the stage, but it's for VIP people who have paid extra money, and it's like if you want to, so you don't have to go out to the arena,
Mm-hmm.
the main ring, you can just go to there. But you need to have a. So my partner walks by and the guy's like fucking trying to grab and like, hey, let me see your bands. Like, mate, you're just a fucking
Aye.
fucking worker. Don't fucking be a wanker.
Don't be grabbing at people. That's a very risky move, eh? I never
Grabbing
do
the
that.
wrist.
I never do that. I'll just go, hiya, and if they fucking ignore me, crack on.
Aye,
This
my partner can get a bit.
Rowdy.
Aye,
She's quite funny when she's had a
she's
drink. eh?
aye,
Takes exception.
She is quite funny. eh?
aye. She's untouchable as well.
It was funny what she said to
Mate,
me.
I bet it's worse having an angry woman than an angry guy.
100%.
They start more.
An angry woman is far worse because her man is obliged to defend her whether he wants to or no. So it doesn't matter who's wrong.
I'd have to take a step back.
It's irrelevant whether she's wrong or you're wrong. He hasn't got a choice because he's got to go home to her.
She did the Friday and the Saturday.
Aye.
She didn't do the Sunday.
She's-
And then we went on holiday the Monday.
She went, it's funny how easy that was to go in there, eh? I was like, aye. She's like, anybody could just put on a luminous vest. And I was like,
Actually.
aye. Like there is a degree of
Mate,
that.
I remember, not quite the same, but a boy, see when Rangers and Celtics took the tickets down to 800 for each side, a boy, it was actually a Celtic fan at Ibrox, got a job with the catering and went and hid,
I've seen this.
hid in the toilet for like 4 hours and bounced out when the game was when he started Celtic. Oh, fair play, that's actually a belter, man.
You get a lot of guys, so with Oasis coming up at Murrayfield,
Applying for jobs.
they'll apply for jobs, they'll join like G4S security, they'll come in and they'll do like a big, they'll take say 30 guys and they'll be like, right, this is your area, here's your steward position, here's your steward vest, and they just first chance, boom, that just gets fired down and they're in. And that's it.
No giving a fuck.
Aye. Or some people just fuck off and then still put their name on the timesheet like, hey, where's my
You go
wages?
to, I remember I went to Beyonce and Jay-Z at Hampden with the missus and we had seating tickets and trying to get into the standing area. Pure jobs off, so you're trying to jump the barrier to get down into the standing area and they're trying their best not to let you. Like, come on,
Listen,
come on, fuck me.
I know.
but then in the same breath, you just have a fucking the pitch just full of people that can't move. It's everybody's just descending.
That is the other issue. Aye. We sometimes get at liquid rooms, like say they've got,
Just let me in.
if you've got 2 big acts on and they split the club in half and you'll get boys that come up, hey mate, I'd rather go and see, well the other side is at capacity, however, we can maybe help you.
You had a bit of fun last your videos you'd put in the other day.
Oh, with the meta
The
glasses.
glasses.
Have you seen Paul's meta glasses? I borrowed
We
them.
used them.
Is that the thing, the Oculus thing that I used in?
No. It's just like looks like
Specs.
Ray-Bans. Just Ray-Ban specs.
No, mate.
Mate, I've been
We
wearing
used them
them.
at the podcast. The live one.
I can't remember, mate.
I was wearing specs. You know,
Oh, right, aye.
I've been walking about liquid rooms with them on. videoing people. Oh, mate, just this, the amount of people who come up and like, one boy walks straight up to me.
The two 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗛𝗘𝗥 was hilarious.
Who are going to...
These two 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗛𝗘 just wanted to win for all this.
Wanted to start scrapping too because they weren't getting in. The catching the young boys fucking selling halves was funny as well. Eh?
These two
old boys, they wanted a go, by the way.
Who are you?
Aye.
The boys get shoes and fucking shorts on.
My pals have just come down here.
Who said that? Big man, yo, come back out the room, my man. This is not a place that you are going to like, I'm afraid.
What is it?
It's a text, mate.
Have
you got tickets, guys?
Nah.
No, you'll not be able to come in tonight then.
Right, sorry, Paul. I'll just...
Just cabbaged as well. See the wee guy to the left here though. The problem was I couldn't get the glasses to hook up to the phone quick enough. He was like lying.
Oh, he was hilarious.
He was far worse.
He was
than
like, I've not taken. I've taken all the drugs, but I know this, isn't it?
Aye. I've only had one bumpy kit and it was about 5 hours ago, right? We've only been open for 2 hours.
He went like that. He went, I've took kit for years. That's no kit. I've been spiked.
He was crying in that, and then he puked up down his cell, pissed all down his cell, and then there was 2 lassies standing laughing at him, and he's going, "Please get them away from me." And I was like, "No, mate, you're in a fucking public place. Like I can't go away from it. You can't laugh at him. That's a shame." I think one thing I love doing, I show my son all these videos premiere because I'm like, there's no point going right. Don't take ketamine because this is what will happen. Or it'll kill you, or I'll just go, look, chances are you're going to encounter this. This is what it does.
It's smart rather than just being like, everything's terrible.
I remember it with my dad. He was always like, if you take ecstasy, you'll die. You die if you take ecstasy. And I get to like 14, 15, I'm like, all my friends are taking ecstasy and they look like having a great time. None of them are dead. Like, am I missing out? And then you go the opposite way. You overdo it, don't you? So that's just, I don't know, we're having more of these talks, more of these, like, be careful what you take, kids.
Yeah,
Pillars of the community now, you see.
Upstanding.
Like yourself, mate.
Upstanding member of the community.
Just try to save young lives.
Save young
Bishop
lives.
Briggs.
Did you, let's talk about the old UFC, because that's what...
Did you have a nice time?
I did have a nice time in the UFC. Well, we can talk about all the hilarity that I got up to on the extra, but the actual show itself was very, very good.
So I was going to ask you this because...
Was it full? Or
It was actually.
3 tickets?
So I'll tell you, I thought, wow, this is pretty busy for like, the arena itself's very small, but see the back end where the cameras don't really hit, it wasn't it, it was empty.
That's what I was going to say, so.
Mm-hmm. But then what you got to remember is that's their summer, like the height of their summer, so
That's horrible.
the most people leave.
Mm-hmm.
Aye.
So a lot of people, I've seen a lot of sort of MMA reporters talking about how the atmosphere wasn't good, and
I thought it was.
I thought watching it when people were getting knocked down or getting, I thought the crowd sounded like they were getting into it, and they did sound excited. Or have I missed it? I don't know.
So see the second fight, the prelims, it was Ibo versus some other guy.
What do you think of this?
They were booing.
Aye.
They were just booing them.
In fairness, Ibo brought that on his cell. I thought.
I mean, he's a handsome fella, isn't he? Look
He
at,
is.
Look at that pout.
So you were obviously meant to, or there was potential for you
Was I meant to
fighting
fight him?
Aye.
Was that the Turkish? I show you what.
Remember, Ibo says no.
You said aye to him and then it ended up with
He
Al.
said no.
Oh, that's how I know that guy's name. I was like, how do I know this guy?
He's a big Turkish kickboxer.
See, sometimes I'm like, are you making this up? And then I'm like, no,
That makes sense. I was like,
he lost. He lost. He lost a decision. That 𝗟𝗘𝗗𝗖𝗔𝗦𝗧 beat him, but it was like mega.
It was a terrible fight.
I don't know what was going on.
People were booing. The two of them must have flung about 3 strikes in the whole fucking 3 rounds. It was terrible.
What about the cunts before them?
This guy's eye and get knocked down like
I seen
he
that.
get knocked down like 7 times.
Was that Herzog?
Aye.
Aye, people are giving him a bit of shit for this,
Aye, that eye's shocking that.
but no fracture.
Was he
Really?
was he still fighting with that eye? Or was that in between rounds?
As soon
They
as
stopped it after the second
but he'd already been dropped down like 7 times.
Most knockdowns in a round? Is that right?
In a
Or
fight.
maybe even in a fight?
In a fight.
Aye.
So
6 official knockdowns.
So my daughter's 10. She's never been to UFC. She doesn't watch it. And we come walking in the arena and we're starting to walk down to your seat and then womp and see, because it's, you don't really get the full effect of how noisy a strike is. See when you're there and you're like first row.
You hear the leather hitting them, eh?
She was like, oh. And then she seen his eyes, oh. And I was like, it's all right. This doesn't happen all the time. And we had to then go up to the VIP section. Like they had I had to go and do meet and greets in this VIP, and I was like, thank God, man, just get her away for that because she wasn't interested.
See, when I first introduced my son to MMA, and he was probably about the same age as your daughter, and I think it was like one championship on a Friday afternoon, and they can knee down the opponents in the heat and that. And I remember him sitting watching, and he was just like, I was like, no, this doesn't always happen, buddy, in the UFC. And people are getting their head split up, and you can see him like, what the fuck is mad at? What's this?
Well,
weirdo.
Well, in the only female fight on this, your lassie, 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗛𝗘𝗥'𝗗.
Was that a good fight?
Aye, man. Caned her with an elbow right to her orbital. Broke her orbital, but she already had like a metal plate in her eye. And she
Broke it again?
No, what happened was she moved the metal plate and it was causing her some.
know that.
It was causing her pain.
Problems?
No, it was causing her pain. So it trapped a nerve. So the guy who manages Amanda, he's a really nice guy. I talk to him every time I'm away, and he was telling me, he was like, no, the plate had shifted, so she's got a plate in her eye. Boom, shifted, and she was in a lot of pain. She was passing out.
Nah, mate, that's no great, is it?
I imagine that pressure on you, because that's how it'll feel, won't it? Like your eyes getting pushed on.
Be there.
Aye, just crushing.
No great, mate.
And then with Davy Grant, absolutely swinging wall to wall, man.
And 𝗟𝗘𝗗𝗧𝗛𝗃 obviously is a fucking.
So Gilbert was in his corner. Gilbert Burns was in 𝗟𝗟𝗗𝗃𝗃𝗃's corner. Gregory Rodriguez trains with him as well. And I was like, man, Davy Grant. He comes to look at me. It's like,
well done, Davy Grant.
He the Welsh boy?
no, he's Newcastle.
Right.
He's 39. He's been in the sport. So the very first time I fought as an MMA fighter ever, he had his UFC debut.
Fucking hell.
He's a G.
And he just bites down in the gum shield and absolutely went hell for leather.
And see as well to be in that weight category and still doing it.
It's still
fucking fair play to him, mate.
Like kicking ass at 40, going up against these young guys.
𝗟𝗟𝗗𝗃𝗃's very good,
The next guy as well, Muslim Salikov.
He's
He's 41.
41.
He's 41,
and absolutely caned this boy with an overhand right.
3 wins in a row, 2 first-round KOs. Muslim Salikov's probably the best one for that region, by the way.
I was
other than
speaking to
Islam.
him. He trains at that gym.
Aye.
He trains at that gym I was training at. Is it TK MMA?
Aye.
Nice guy, really, really nice guy.
Great boxing, eh? He seems to be a more
41.
boxing.
It's not bad, but I've seen him.
Aye.
He's very good, mate. That's 2 first-round KOs now.
What is his nickname? Is it something like Karate Kid or some shit like that?
Kung Fu. Aye,
King of
King of
The
Kung
King
Fu.
of Kung Fu. That's a cool name, isn't it?
Aye, man, he's
Especially
good.
when you're Russian or wherever you're from. And then we had
Wee Bryce.
did you hear him saying send?
I sent 2 year Arkansas.
Forget about.
He's mental, isn't he?
Aye,
There's
he is.
absolutely nothing up there. It's an empty room.
I cannot believe. Obviously, it wasn't too bad. He just fucking started reciting a prayer. I cannot believe they gave him a microphone after that fight.
I know.
I proper put the volume up my telly. I was like,
He's
what
gonna
he's going to
say
say
some
something
madness.
bad here, man.
He also, did you hear him talking about being in the gym? He went and trained at like a Muslim gym, and he came out and he had his cock out, and there was a couple of Muslim
did
boys in
see
there who were
this,
going after
mate.
shit, and I think it was like 5 of them, and he's like, him explaining this, and he's like, I think I could take 5 of them, and it's a little bit cold in there, right? He's talking about how wee his cock is and all that, and he's like,
Aye, 'cause
funny,
he just-
after him going in and Hitler and being like, hey, he's a good guy. But he's funny, and I think the sport needs guys like this.
Do you know what? I don't think he does it out of malice. I
No, I
think
don't
he's
either.
just got no awareness of what's
See
going
if
on.
it was MDL, so he was switched on saying it, they'd be
Aye.
do it. It's
You'd be
because
like, mate, you're malicious, aye.
It's his person. He's
Aye.
proper. There's an empty room up with him, mate.
Aye.
What is it they call them? Like, no hicks. What is it called? Like these guys that stay in the
Just
country.
rednecks,
Redneck,
mate.
rednecks,
Aye, yes.
Aye,
He's
yes,
just
he's like a proper.
pure dungaree wearing fucking.
He just stays in a
Does,
in a
mate.
farm and just flies people into train, doesn't he?
Aye.
Was Bongard no mate to train with him at one point? Was he no going to...
But wouldn't it surprise me?
I think Bongard was going to fucking Arkansas to train with him.
Did he not chop his cock off as well?
What?
Or like put a nail through it?
How, what?
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 I'm going to find this.
I don't really want to see the image, but I'm intrigued. Right there. I'm going to tell you right there. If you're suffering from an injury, there's only one place you're going to go, and it's Anaconda. They've got you covered in so many aspects, be it for shoulder pain, knee pain, back pain, wrist pain, ankle pain, Anaconda is the place to go. We highly believe this will get you to stay on the mat longer. It will be a quicker return and recovery if you are suffering from an injury. We want to prolong your career and we want to help you as much as we can. And with that, Ross will give you the deets. We've got some exclusives. Ross, hit us up with them.
It's Anaconda fightwear.co. You still get 2 braces for $59, and they've now got the prehab, rehab, Anaconda Knee Recovery Pro. Go online. I think it's back in stock now. It's been mega popular, so you're struggling to get a hold of them.
Yep, we have used this. It is an amazing piece of kit, especially if you're looking for a quick recovery on your knees. Well, we've used it. We swear by it. We train every day, and it's something that's definitely making fight camp a lot easier for us. You can also rock these shorts Ross is rocking. You can get them on the... So there is not only the braces, but they've got clobber for you to wear. I'm rocking an Anaconda t-shirt. You're rocking Anaconda shorts.
And
so
training kit.
Yep, so if you're looking to freshen up your wardrobe for the gym, then check it out. If you're going on holiday and you want to rock these Anaconda shorts, I was in Abu Dhabi rocking them. They're great for training as well as wheeling to the pool. So check out Anaconda, and you can thank us later.
Injures penis.
Split his scrotum with a power drill.
Oh, mate.
I think everybody did a collective.
I thought my dick was gone.
Aye.
I thought my dick was gone.
Just as well he can't fucking reproduce it anyway.
It's a good thing it's a good thing that...
Thought my dick was gone, had to drive myself to the hospital. Some guy thought I was driving recklessly and I had to show him what was up.
Oh.
So
I
somebody's
suppose-
obviously pulled him up for fucking driving crazy, and he's been like, come on.
Aye. I give you that one. Aye, mate, you're clearly in a hurry. Fucking Jesus.
And then...
Nikita gets scalped.
he did. He was looking all right too.
With an overhand, that was.
It was.
That's the second fight in a row this has happened to him, eh?
Nikita's 36, but he's an old looking 36.
Aye, mate.
So
I think I said that. Even the other boy, I think is he only 33?
He,
Bogdan.
Bogdan Guskov. Who is it?
I'm sure
Yekshimesh.
he was 33 or something. And
He had
old looking laddie, man.
he had
Hard paper round.
Johnny Walker's brother. What's his name?
Walter.
Walker in his corner.
Oh, really?
Aye, so 32.
32. Young guy.
Younger than me, mate.
Young guy.
Come on, fuck.
Aye,
So
know I'm
Nikita
real
obviously
pain,
gets hurt, tries to look like he's moving to some sort of leg attack, and then just fucking pounded out.
I thought Krylov was looking good.
Aye, but it was just
Moving
it was,
well,
it
but
was
then
weird
that-
what happened, eh?
That Guskov was looking for one big hit.
He's a
every time
big
he was
hitter,
going
eh?
Aye, big laddie, ain't he?
Aye.
Big thick boy.
Aye, he's good.
I ditched for this. These. No, I was in fact there. They were going mad for this Kazakhstan boy. They were absolutely going mental for him, and I thought it was very, very close.
It was very close, mate.
A lot of
But it's these wee guys, man. I can't be arsed watching them. They're not even like. I think this wee Peruvian boy was like 5 foot or something like that. He was like
Right,
5'2". Go and click on one of their things.
like a couple of primary sevens in there.
See when he came out, I was looking at him and I was thinking, my daughter's bigger than you, mate.
5'4".
5'4", right.
Still very,
Come on.
very
It's
small.
tiny, man. Both of these wee guys.
That is basically a dwarf, eh?
two wee fellies just fighting there the last fucking Jaffa cake in the house.
I think when it was you and your wee brother when you were little, eh?
There's one Jaffa cake left. Ice mine. Let's go.
Sharamagomedov.
Some
Crowd favourite out there.
Some fight.
They love him, eh? I like
He-
that step through elbow.
Did you see his post-fight?
His nose is some cap.
But
Was
even when he was talking, I know
I
he's
did
obviously
the
going
surgery.
English to he speaks Russian or whatever, is Kazakh, one of the Kazakhs. But he was speaking that, and I know it's from his native language and he's speaking English, but you could see he was a wee bit, he wasn't all there. He'd taken some
Rock,
damage,
aye.
man.
I mean, that punch that broke his snib was an absolute
It was a
doozy.
beauty.
I'm
wasn't
sure
it?
it was right after he cut that Barriol's head with an
It was a
elbow.
beauty,
Aye,
man.
it looked like he was going to have that boy out of there.
He split the top of his head and then he just come fucking straight back and cracked him, didn't he?
It was a
So
good fight.
That guy trains with
Aye,
Gilbert as well as Rodriguez again. He said he's just a bear, man.
aye.
I think that was it. They were talking about it in the commentary 'cause I didn't watch it right through, but they were saying how he was like a massive underdog. It was a huge step up for him to fight him.
But I think he looked good.
But he didn't sell any helmet.
No.
It was fighting night for me. Was it
Aye.
fighting night?
I think it was.
Aye.
Yes.
And
It was
then
fighting night, mate.
definitely
The boy could
stock.
the boy could take some punishment, man. Like he was always there. He was hurt a few times, wasn't he?
What do you do with the bullet now?
I don't think he's probably one dimensional, isn't he?
He's
Is
good.
he blind in one eye?
Aye.
Yes.
Is that how he can only fight there?
Aye.
So he was retiring his last fight, wasn't he? Because he's
Yeah.
having issues with his good eye. Believe it or not,
Mate,
it's my
he'll
good
not-
eye.
I'm sure I might be wrong, but did they have to get surgery after that?
I think he said something like
I seen on
9
Twitter he had to get
surgery
surgery
on his beak.
because he snibbed me. It was like proper broke.
Aye.
Did you see? They must have the cornerman must have see the
Pushed it back.
the UFC have cornermen in your corner. Cutmen. They would straighten that sucker up during the fight. Mate, it looked good.
I thought it was a picture post fight and he's like noses.
It's wrecked.
Aye, it was a beauty.
Aye. Oh, is this the exchange? That was lovely.
That was it.
But then that was the shot he took back.
The boy kept in the clinch just kept uppercutting. That boy was just kneeing him to bits.
Mm-hmm.
That's a beauty.
He's ducked right into it.
I think he's entertaining and they love him out there. He's a big fan favourite at that event.
He stays in Dubai, didn't he?
Aye, not even out there. Think about that as a fight. That fight was
Oh,
brilliant.
mate, I'm a fan of him.
It was a good fight, mate.
I went to some for Halloween.
Yes, he really had boring fights, I'll say that.
Nah, all
the
his
Venom
fights are
Page fight
good.
was quite boring, but that's because Venom Page is the hardest guy to
MVP slowed that pace right down as well.
trap down because he moves so well. Plus, he's a blind in one eye and he moves all the way.
I know, there is
They're
that.
struggling, eh?
So what'd you do with him?
I just don't think he's going to jump up to that next. I think if you start putting him against the next up guys,
he'll
they'll
know.
probably paste him, eh?
Ian Gary beat him, didn't he? Did Ian Gary fight him?
I don't think Ian Gary's fought him yet.
Was Venom
MVP.
Page?
MVP.
Aye,
MVP
Gary
moved
beat
up a weight class, am I right?
Aye.
So he was moving up to fight this guy.
Right.
But I think he's going to be in great fights and I think he's going to make a lot of money.
Would you fire him somebody like Adesanya?
He's on the way
Good
down.
striking.
A lot of-
Adesanya's in the downswing.
It's funny
I
you
wouldn't
make.
be surprised if Adesanya just still because he had the footwork, like just moving his blind
Nailed
side.
him.
As stupid as that sounds.
No,
He
it
just
is,
can't
it
pin him
is.
down and just moving constantly and kind of one on the outside. Do you know what I mean?
But do you think that the UFC want him to sort of be in a position where
No.
he's fighting for a title? Because that's a fucking hindrance.
He can't fight.
Aye, because
Can
he
he book him?
can't go anywhere. Aye.
Was the whole thing no cams that wasn't allowed in America, but
Yes.
Donald Trump's obviously sort of
Squared it up,
doing
aye.
that there, isn't he?
Well, they're all get
They're all out there now?
UAE passports.
Aye, but we've seen on some ban list because he's pals with terrorists. It's like Tyson Fury and that one allowed in, so pals with the Kinahans.
Aye.
It's to do with
Aye,
it was
the boy that
Habib's gym and stuff. There
no,
was
no,
that
it's
Eagle
not, it's that
MMA.
guy that runs
Hamzat,
Chechnya.
aye, he's like in
good
tight with
pals
the
with that
Chechen
dictator.
dictator.
Aye, oh.
Aye, Kadyrov.
Aye.
Kadyrov, so he's tight with him. That's how he was. I think they didn't confirm it, but I think that was the whole why he's no fought in America.
Well, he's fighting soon anyway.
Because there was
Aye, but
beef with
that's
Habib taking
He's-
money from him and
Dana's
stuff.
He's been back in America. There's pictures of him in
Definitely has
Chicago
been,
now.
aye.
So
I seen
I'd
Chael
heard-
Sonnen talking to him.
I'd heard Brendan Schaub say they went and seen him train, and Brendan Schaub said that he's flatlining everybody. He's knocking everybody out in training.
Oh, really?
Aye, and so they've got a group of Russian guys all training together.
And he's fucking chinning them.
He's panging them.
I mean, it's probably he's not going to have a lot more fights, eh?
That, I think he's kind
Want to retire,
I've hinted that he's doesn't
Aye.
keep great health.
Aye, he doesn't keep well or long COVID or
And
something.
do you remember the picture he posted and the sink was full of blood? And it
He was
as if
in
it was
hospital, mate. He was hospitalised with it. Mind
Drag
it,
fucking out
when he
his
still lived in Sweden, and that was when Dana was like, "We're going to get him over to the States and see a proper doctor." These Swedish doctors didn't know what they're talking about or something. But then again, now you're hearing Dana saying allegedly, if he pulls out of this fight, that's going to be him. So if he doesn't make it to this fight, we're going to stop offering you.
The hype train kind of stoked, didn't it? It was like 3 fights and is it not 2 fights in 2 weeks? And he was just
2 fights in a week.
But then,
One week.
I'm no shitting on the guys he fought, but he wasn't fighting high level guys. He fought Reece McKee, who they dragged in.
I
as
feel
a
like he maybe
last-minute
fought guys they
replacement.
knew he'd beat. Eh?
And then he fought your guy, the white Mike Tyson. What was his name?
he fought Meerschaert as well.
Meerschaert as well.
he
Aye.
knocked Meerschaert out an absolute dude.
But he wouldn't grab. Do you remember? He didn't. He just fucking set about him, just shoved him up against the cage, and then fucking banjoed
He
him.
can bang as well.
Aye,
That's the
aye,
thing, mate. He's
exactly.
fucking- He can bang.
But Meerschaert's more a grappling heavy fighter.
Did you see him fighting sparring with Gustafsson in the gym?
Ragdoll him.
Pretty much, aye. And Gus is a big dude.
He like heavy, isn't he? Solid like
Do you think as well, though, that's maybe Gus is just an older guy, doesn't he go into sparring rounds with the intention to...
Mate, I'm not clued up on the old who's who of wrestling, but he had a boy in for this fight camp. I sent James it, just talking shit. Who is that? and he had some guy and it was like one of the most decorated best wrestlers ever. I don't know if he's Iranian or Russian, but it was like some proper unit, and that's who he was wrestling with, mate. And he was picking up wrestling exchanges with the two, and 𝗟𝗘𝗏𝗟, it just looked
like he's fucking them up.
Well, he wasn't fucking them up, mate, because the guy's got a fucking quadruple gold medal.
He was handling it.
It was like ridiculously high level guys. James, I think, said to me, he was like one of the most decorated wrestlers in the. It's not like he was ragdolling on, mate. Do you know what I mean? It was like competitive, and it's probably just don't see how MD beats him, mate. He retires undefeated, I think.
Hamza?
I think so, mate.
I think so.
I seen they brought in 𝗟𝗘𝗗𝗏𝗗𝗖 as the backup for that fight.
Aye.
So he's getting the props for.
I thought you were saying Imanov.
He is.
Is that in Paris?
France card.
Is that the main event?
That's the main event. Aye. Exciting fight.
What's the other fight?
I'm not sure what other ones I've seen. I think that's the only ones I've seen.
You'll probably get a couple British fighters on it as well, won't you? Maybe Mick Parkin or something.
Europeans in general.
I've not
Mick
seen
Parkin's a shout, actually.
I've not seen much from Mick Parkin in the last few months. So that'll be good. Maybe get him. What did you think of the bantamweight bout? This McGee and Jan.
I liked it.
I think it's great. I remember watching him when we were in Madison Square Garden on the telly when you were
that Marcus McGee.
Aye, he looked good, mate. He looked solid, but it wasn't. Not much happened.
Did you see the shape of that boy, man?
Mate, he's roided out. He's not.
Aye.
Jan's good at that, though.
Have you seen what he's been compared to?
Oh, mate.
The guy for the wee guy for Small Soldiers.
I was fucking howling when I seen
it. And you're like, yep.
Mate, I'm a
question. Is he a black guy?
I mean, it looks like he might be.
Aye, I'm going to say aye.
See, I don't know, man, because he's got really pale eyes.
What are your options?
I don't know what.
Mate, that's you talking fucking. I'm telling you.
It's been up there forever.
Black guy?
I mean, if he's not, what are you saying he is?
He can't be, mate. Come on.
Like a Native American? Is that what you mean?
Mate, he's not white.
He's no. Like in a chart, he's not black.
Family Guy chart. Okay, no,
he's no super dark, is he? And he's not got like a lot of like African American features.
He does have blue eyes.
Yes, that's what I'm
Which
saying.
So they are.
But you're not a black guy.
Oh, I know.
Right, Robert Whittaker and
So, like, go back to that
I
one.
thought
with
Peter Yan was very good.
It was good, but what do you do with Peter Yan now? Do you give him the title shot? Because I think it goes the exact same way. I think he gets fucked up.
It's tough.
He's peaked, didn't he?
Aye.
He's peaked.
What do you think, Craig?
Aye, he'll probably be back up, won't he, for Marab and Santagan?
Aye.
Because just based on the fact that there's nobody else there for Marab because he's fucking pasted everyone else.
And then he jumps in and fights Marab. Marab does the exact same again to him.
Just starts chucking him about, eh?
Aye.
If you try and stand and strike with Peter Yan, like you say, he'll just shut down what you're doing, and he'll just kind of make you chase him a bit.
What do you think of his style? Where, like, see, that's really hand tight.
That hand is like super good. It's as if he's waiting to catch something.
Aye.
It's weird. It's like proper stuck to his chin. It just keeps it here.
And what's the thing about him talking about this old Soviet style Olympic team boxing? Kind of like when the fucking Cold War was still going on, and that's all his coaches were boxing coaches for that era, and that was the style they boxed in the Olympics back then. Just your fucking hands glued to your face, and
but it's only his backhand glued. His front hand's like really out really straight.
I thought it was maybe just because I've not watched much of Peter Yan, but he was fighting a southpaw, and he was just to catch a left hand because the boy was only trying to catch him with a left hand. So that was there all the time, and he was like kept his hand out because the boy was trying to uppercut him through here and then throw a backhand at attack, and I thought that was just dirty. Just enough to parry it. Do you know what I mean?
That's why it's good to have you here, man, because I was like, why the fuck's he doing that?
That's what I was thinking, because it was like he didn't move it and he just kept it there, and it was like, see if that guy was going to throw a backhand, because that's all he really had. Just try to parry it out of the way.
See McGee checking the leg kicks on Peter Yan, still just rifling them in. Then there was a couple where he's landed them right on the kneecap for a check, and I thought, that's got to have hurt Peter Yan. Nah, just fucking goes again. Like, oh, mate, it just looks so, But I thought it was good.
Bobby Knuckles.
Aye,
it's a bit of shame, man.
Feel sorry for Bobby Knuckles. They're the hell.
I know.
Were you not impressed with the Riddler though?
I only watched first round and went
So
back up.
it was like 2 a.m. in Abu Dhabi.
Place empty.
No, the place was still full, but it was like, I'm like, come on, you fuck, get this done. It wasn't for me watching.
I'm ready for my bed here.
Watching some of the highlights back, I was like, this actually looks like a really good fight. But for me watching it, it looked shit.
It makes you when you're tired and exhausted, you just went up the road.
And I'd said to So Ridder trains with the same again, Gilbert Burns and Gregory Rodriguez, and I was like, what are their knees like in the gym? And he went, they're fucking horrible.
The jump in.
Like, it just falls forward.
Pits, he falls. He doesn't do the technique. He just falls into it, doesn't he? But he just pits Everton into it almost, and it's just up.
And he just kind of impales you on his knee, eh?
And the same again, like, see these strikes, they don't look much. So see, like, his like jab,
snap.
There's nothing in it. It just looks like a thud, but they were doing damage because Whittaker's face was bust up, and I was like, he must hit like a.
I seen that last night. Did you? It was a close up. Like somebody on Twitter was calling 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗛𝗘𝗥'𝗚 a cheat, and it was bad mate. See when Bobby Knuckles just put him down. He's grabbed his
fingers into his gloves,
in his actual gloves, and then the ref slaps him away, and he does it again, grabs his glove, and he's proper got to grab his gloves. It could have literally saved his baiting. He's probably should have got a point off because good chance that was could have stolen.
A deliberate foul more than once.
Well, into the
was it Goddard who ref this one?
I didn't watch it, mate, so I wasn't.
I think it was because I remember he shouted at somebody. He told somebody off for something, and I remember hearing the voice and being like, "Oh, that's Goddard." I can't even remember what that was, but Whittaker looked like the shots to the body were hurting him.
Mm-hmm.
Like
that's why I asked them to that because they're obviously sparred with him. They said his jiu-jitsu is so good, and that's coming from Gilbert Burns. They said his jiu-jitsu is so slick, but they said their knees are horrible.
How warm was it in there? Because they both kind of looked pretty gassed in the commentary. Like they both look fucked. Like, is it the fucking heat in here or what? So do you think that would have mattered?
It wasn't warm at all. It was like a nice temperature.
The proper plough AC. You never feel warm in Dubai.
It was nice.
See, for them as well.
I had a jumper on.
Aye. Oh, really?
I had a jumper on.
Aye. So see for them as well. So, where does 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗛𝗏 train now? Actually,
he was Kilcliff.
Is he?
Boys,
so he is. I was going to say there's no that big. I had it in my head he trained in Thailand there, but obviously that's not right. But oh well.
As a fan watching, you'll be. Did you enjoy that fight?
Yeah, I did. Aye.
Did everybody in the whole world want Whittaker to win?
Probably.
Aye. Nobody was wanting to go against it.
It's not that I'm a huge Whittaker fan, but I think this is kind of it's now or never for 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗛𝗏. Like he is run now. Like he's fighting very regularly.
He was asking for the winner of the actual title fight. I don't think he's ready for that. I know he's like moved up to, is he in fifth now?
Aye. Well, because
I do not think he is ready for the step up in competition. I think he needs like another.
Do you think
he kind of needs the winner of Barao and Imanov?
I think. No, you know what I would say? I would say the winner of that fight goes on and fights for the title.
Aye.
And he takes the loser.
Aye, that's fair enough. Aye.
There's definitely guys put in more work.
Aye.
Aye, because realistically, he beat Bonico and then had that big fight, and so he's probably really needs one more.
I just think one more against one of these guys in the top 5, top 10. Right, Bobby Knuckles, but he has same again. He's on the downswing.
Aye. I tell you what, though, 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗛𝗏, I think he beats up Sean Strickland.
Paulo Costa for 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗛𝗏 after he won.
Where's Costa? He's up at 12. It's no
big name, but in it.
Yes.
Involved in an on-fault accident. You fancy dealing with the insurance company, chasing back and forward, having to phone up, waiting the queues, listening to that hold music. If you want to do that, then you do not value your time. I know a company that will take all that stress, deal with it for you. You'll get 100% of your claims. You'll get a courtesy car. And the most important thing is there is no stress. Ross, what is this company?
It's G4 Claims. You can get them at 01698 767 172. You can also get them on WhatsApp if you don't want to talk to anyone on the phone. You can email them at notatfaultclaim.com, or you can get all the links in our description.
This is also if you have been involved in an accident that is not your fault and you're maybe a passenger in a bus or a passenger in a taxi, you can still use G4 Claims. Do not go to your insurance directly. Just contact G4 Claims and they'll give you the best information. If you can use G4 Claims, use them. You will thank us and you'll get 100% of your claims. Guys, thank you later.
Have you seen, speaking of Sean Strickland, you seen he's suspended?
Yes,
for the cage fight thing.
Cage, aye.
For nailing that boy. I get it. You can't be doing that shit.
It annoys me now.
And he's
I
only
think he was funny, but he's a fucking sausage.
And it's only in Nevada, so he can fight elsewhere.
Because it was like a regional show, eh? And did you hear what kind of? I didn't have a problem with guys having a fight with each other. That happens. But Sean Strickland was calling him a fat cunt in that for the side during the fight. He was like,
the guy
fighter
fighting.
inside. So Sean Strickland's teammate was fighting this guy, and he's like, start pressing that fat fuck and stuff. And you can hear Sean Strickland saying all that. And I'm like, mate, if I've been fighting and I can hear you saying this stuff, and then I beat your man, you're fucking right. I'm going to stick the fingers up at you or say something back to you.
I don't know what he said, but all he gave him, he won, and he gave him the DX chop. So it wasn't even like he's.
Strickland was at the side calling him a fat cunt and saying stuff to him. So
was your man Chris that?
Chris Curtis
was in the corner as well. And two of them rushed at that guy.
And that boy didn't even swing back
Just
at them.
fucking bang both of them. Bump, bump.
He
Contact, big man.
He got punched in the pus, and then he was like, is that it? And I was like, mate, he's not even fucking swung back at you here. Like, it was a bit shitty,
Mm-hmm.
But I'm all for guys having a fight and having an argument, but I think Sean Strickland's took that one bad.
He's a dick, mate.
It was a dick. It looked like you were trying to throw your weight
It's
about,
just when you
mate.
see him spar. He sparred quite a few of the like, influencers. And
He makes them sing
mate,
the-
he proper canes them. Like,
I know.
like Disney take it easy. It's as if he's sparring an all pro and he's
Aye.
canes the shit out of
Oh,
them.
mate, it's like he's fighting. No, he's
He's
even
a bully,
sparring a
mate. He's a
pro. He's
bully.
setting a
He's
boot.
literally a bully, mate.
But
He's
then
chucking his weight
And then he
about.
fights and
I've
he's
heard the
dog
guys
shit.
saying that in the gym as well. Like, who's their head coach?
Is it Eric Nicks?
Yes.
Aye, and he's like, he goes in there and all he wants to do is spar and spar hard. Can he have that in the gym? Just guys just try to knock each other out.
No.
Talking about guys in the gym wanting to knock each other out, I've got everybody's favourite Scottish fighter, Chris Duncan.
Lovely segue there, man.
I like it, you like
Brilliant.
So this week's it's an Apex card, and Chris Duncan's obviously co-main event for this. This was like
And
a
this
big.
one's crept up.
Aye, it has definitely crept up. I don't know much about the guys fighting.
I'm sure the guys.
Rebecca, is it?
1-3 to win the Rebecca's.
Is he?
They both train at top team as well. And when the fight
That's
got announced,
right.
Chris Duncan posted a picture of the two of them in the gym. Like,
spoke to-
posing for a picture.
I spoke to James about this. I had a bit of chat with James about
How
this.
fuck's that?
Aye,
That's weird, isn't it?
well,
But you could, but
talk about it
fucking,
after.
I think how big top team is and all the lightweights that they've got there. So like, you are
you
probably
can build
eventually
that
going
training
to have to
camp
run
around
into
The
each other.
timetable, there's
But then it's favouritism. It's more who do you like? Because see if you're see he's got a set of coaches, he's got a set of coaches. It's like, right, what's your game plan? Do you know what I
mate,
mean?
who
But-
doesn't talk to each other?
Exactly.
Like if
so see whoever's the more liked fighter out of two of them, they're the ones that's going to be getting their game plan exposed.
Like,
to
aye,
others.
so who can we make the most money off of, and who's a more beneficial for the team?
It's
you're
probably
in the-
who they think's going to win.
you're in the gym coaching a guy and Kieran Reid's in the gym coaching a guy, you tell me you and Kieran didn't talk to each other.
Aye.
You're both coaches in the gym. You work in the same place. Like what people are forgetting
And then
is
you remember who they're sparring. Somebody else got like, I hurt him now with that.
aye.
Oh,
Well,
he's got a bad knee, by the way.
or if I'm
Aye. His knee's strapped up.
it
Aye, mate,
depends
it's a
who your
fucking
mates
terrible
with.
idea,
It
mate.
depends who your pals
It's
with.
an absolute
If I go and spar with you and I'm friends with Paul and I know you're fighting Paul, I'm telling him everything, mate. I'm telling him everything.
It's a terrible idea. For both
It's-
of them.
Aye, it's a weird. That's weird. I didn't know both of them trained at the same gym.
It's bizarre for me because I think to myself like, oh, does that gym only isn't you don't care about the guys? No, you not bothered about the lads, or are you just bothered about getting the dough?
Double bubble. for
What is
one
it?
fight.
Like what is it? Do you know what I mean? Maybe
Who
I'm.
owns American top team? I know it's like Mike Brown or that. It's like the main guys, but who owns American
sure.
top team? Like, who's the bread?
I could understand it like if we were, say it was because you do get guys in gyms didn't like each other. So
Founded by Dan Lambert. Brought in former members of Brazilian top team Marcus Silveira and Marcelo Silveira. That means anything he's.
No,
thank
there's
God.
no.
but if it was you were going for a title or something like that, then I get it. Then like maybe
Aye,
like
it's the two he's in the one gym and it's as what it is. Who was it that was going to happen with? It was it Aljamain Sterling and Marab.
aye.
All right, and the two of them says they want to
Change
fight each other.
Well,
Aye,
DC
step
and
back.
Kane was always the famous one as well. They've trained at the same gym.
So you
DC
had
went
your
in a
man
week.
Ian Gary and Shavkat.
But Ian Gary said he wasn't bothered. Mind that? He was like, I'll do it.
Did Usman and Gilbert no used to train together when they fought?
I think that was a while ago, though. I think that was back when they were like younger
They're
guys.
physically not in the same gym at the same time,
Aye.
which is happening here.
Aye, I think that was like Usman was on the come up and Gilbert was quite an established boy at the time.
That's a fine haircut Chris Duncan's got. No sideburns.
Set your watch to that.
Like it's like it's almost like a guy from Dumb and Dumber. You see what I mean? It's just like right there.
And the dorms at top team just
Aye.
cutting each other's hair.
This Russian, this Polish guy's just Rebecca's fucking getting him a shot back and sides.
Standard Polish hair.
What, anybody else in this card?
Neil Magny's on it. There's no much
Is he?
else. Aye,
Whereabouts?
he's down here.
That's weird, isn't it?
The main event, I don't know who.
I don't even know who they are.
Nah, I don't know who this guy is because whoever.
What's his
Chung
first
Sung
name?
Park, mate.
Tyra was meant to be fighting someone else, but they pulled out this Monday and they've just flung this guy in like this week.
South
Right.
Korean.
So shoot you in for the jab.
Pretty much.
Any others? Keep scrolling down, man. This card.
Nathan Fletcher, he's for Liverpool.
Mate, click on something else. This is going to get out of hand. Didn't keep putting the fucking...
Yeah, keep going down.
Austin's
This is
got
some
some
card, man.
fucking
This is like
haircut.
the left here.
It just fucking doesn't stop, does it?
No.
Is that not that lassie from before?
What one?
𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗛𝗘𝗥'𝗚, who we were talking about her profile pictures, and you were like getting her Instagram up in that.
No, I would never want to see her. I would never want to see his Instagram.
see the wee
There's a
man's
reason.
Instagram.
Oh, what's this wee thing? But click on fucking Rodriguez. Oof, she's not happy.
Aye.
She's like,
Is that a ginger Brazilian?
she's rough as toast.
Couple Pig of the Week contenders.
Aye,
For sure.
We've got a segment we call Pig of the Week, Primmy,
It kind of just escalated.
which is wild because Paul's actually got to work with these people when you think about it.
There's sometimes I forget about that, and I'm like, I know
Somebody
that,
clubs you, mate, for the
I know
behind.
that guy. How do I know him? I've just been nailing him. He's ugly as fuck. Keep going up, Mo.
He looks mean, Nick Klein.
Russian boy, man. He's got that. Go down one. He's got like your stereotypical Russian look. He's
Aye.
literally made an avatar to look Russian on the fucking PlayStation.
Lives in a shit village.
Nakamura's ugly as sin as well.
Yes,
He's not
aye.
looking great, mate.
No.
I don't know if I'm into the dye blonde hair with the Asians.
Mm.
It has an unusual look.
Aye, that's
Carol Rosa seems nice.
Well, we'll
Aye.
tune in for Chris Duncan. Hopefully gets the victory and a big knockout for him, man.
Does one of them have to like leave the gym or something after?
Aye. Winner gets to stay.
Aye. Fuck knows.
Is this the big
Is this
card?
news?
We got some fight
Oh,
announcements
aye,
as
that's
well.
right. The big Dana White just dropped a lot of bombs, doesn't he?
He did,
Which is a bit
actually.
weird because you've got Ankalaev and Pereira fighting in Vegas, and you've got Tom Aspinall and Cyril
Gannon.
Gane fighting in
Abu
Dubai.
Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi. I'm like, that's weird. Why not?
I know. Yuri Khalil though. I like that one.
The
That's
only
cool.
thing I can think of with the Aspinall situation, Aspinall specifically said months ago he wants to fight in Abu Dhabi. So I don't know if like after he's been fucking strung along the UFC or maybe been like that, right?
I will
If
give
that's
him
what
that.
you're asking for, we can fucking give you that.
He's like, I love paying no tax.
Aye. Well, you know he's
Fair,
it.
fair play to him, mate.
Aye.
Aye.
Has he also not got like 5 or 6 wins as well?
4.
Aspinall.
Aye.
He's got 4.
Four, aye.
Aye. Don't pay
Three or
that.
4. That is
I
definitely
mean, that's going to cost.
Don't pay that shit, man. Get yourself out to there. Ankalaev versus Pereira. How do you see that going again? Do you see it just going the same way? Jink
First-
Pereira.
First time was fairly effective, eh?
Jink Pereira utilises the calf kicks more and tries to.
Or then, so maybe, but then does Ankalaev's just push up against the cage more?
Grapple me. Just grapple me.
Grapple more.
Ankalaev's looked more human when he's getting the calf kicks. Thinks about Yang
For
Blachowicz
sure.
just coming through, and that southpaw stance just absolutely caning it.
But
And
we've
it
seen
done the damage.
We've seen as well when these fights go to the judges, the calf kicks are not seeming to score highly with the judges, and I feel like they should.
But remember, he was switching. When he was switching his stance because they were doing damage to him, and then with Blachowicz, he had to actually take him down.
I fucking took him off his feet. He was hopping at one point, wasn't he? Like, but I feel like I don't know if you feel the same, Primmy. When you see that in a fight, you're like, this bit would it not be the same? How is it not the same as taking a big left hand and them being rocked? You're having to hop on one foot.
I know, it should have.
It's
it should
surely
theoretically have more
effective.
Am I
damage.
right or wrong there? I don't know.
No, that's aye.
I don't know if it's just
Aesthetically,
if they don't look like they're
Aye.
doing the damage that they are. And I think that's the only thing I can think.
The average Joe always miscores Thai fights because you could be taking punches, and as long as you're just pretty much out kicking them and moving them, and
Aye.
to the naked eye, like how did they win that fight? It's just completely scored different. Whereas the UFC, MMA, they just want really
I noticed that
Punches, do you know what I mean?
anytime I spar with David,
just kicks.
he just like
Don't
it,
just kicks,
it doesn't
you know.
matter what you do.
Just
Like
try to kick.
if I land one punch, he's returning with a big kick.
Aye.
If I land a heavy kick, he's returning. It's just and it's effective, isn't it?
Aye.
Because you're maybe in and you land 2 shots, but you're definitely getting fucking kicked.
Aye,
Aye,
definitely.
you've got to get kicked for
Aye,
your
mo-
trouble.
aye.
And how long can you put up with that?
Interested in Marab Sandhagen? Are you interested in it? Does anybody see
No, I don't see him getting
Sandhagen getting the victory?
Nah.
I don't, but I like watching Merab fight.
Aye.
So I'll watch for that reason.
And Merab's doing a good job of himself being entertaining, which is important.
Did you watch all the stuff with Nina?
I watched a bit at the weekend. Aye.
Jared,
Yari and Khalil.
he's the backup to.
Yari is. I seen that.
He's the backup to the main event, isn't he?
Is it really?
Aye.
I guess I'd like. I'm more interested to
By the
see.
way, I wonder what happens with Yuri and Khalil, because Khalil took on Jonathan Haggerty is. Thai boxer. He brought his coach over, but Haggerty's pretty much fighting the same time.
Oh, so his coach will be with Haggerty?
I would imagine. He surely will be with Haggerty. So
I seen the two of them training together.
I wonder what the script is, because he went out to stay in Vegas with him for, I don't know if it was 10 weeks or something. So he was there for 10 weeks. So I wonder how that works, because he'll not be able to draft him in.
Is Khalil still in Vegas? Aye. Is he still in?
Does he not?
I thought he stayed in like some sort of compound.
Does he not fight away like Syndicate as well?
He trains at Syndicate, but he goes to this. Remember, we brought up before, the University of.
Aye. Right.
Whatever you want to call it, it looks suspicious, but he's in a cult premier.
Right.
I mean, he looks the type of guy for that.
I'm going to say fuck all, because a good chance that guy sees me and just canes me.
Who was that? I mean, what you talking shit about my cult, bro?
And he just steps forward with that Thai stance. Remember, he come back from Thailand, he was doing the Hotman 1 foot just bump. Well,
Kicks a shit out your leg. I think Khalil will take that.
I think so as well.
I think so as well, but that was just a point.
He's
not going to have that guy.
He's so technically good at the moment, Khalil.
And I think if you put Khalil in with Ankalaev, Khalil would beat Ankalaev now.
You think so?
You know what? I think so as well.
I think he'd do a better job keeping him back.
Jake Pereira's just Khalil's kryptonite.
It's maybe
I don't think Khalil could beat Pereira.
I don't think Khalil would beat Pereira, but I think he'd beat Ankalaev, and I think Ankalaev would beat Pereira. Because I think Khalil, will have a better defensive grappling base. So Ankalaev, can he just rush forward, clinch, and push him against the cage? Khalil's going to be.
Did you see that photo? Pereira jumped in a set of skills all day. He's 245 £.
Aye, because everybody thought it was going
he's
to be
him and Tom. 245 £, man. Doesn't he as if he had a belly on him?
Tom will mash him.
Tom makes sure.
Tom would fucking eat.
No staying on your feet against Tom if you're Pereira, mate. It's not happening. He's taking you off your feet.
He wouldn't even try to get into that exchange, wouldn't he? Just shooting you and take it in.
So looking at Tom versus Gan.
Aye.
That's a piss walk for fucking Aspinall, I think.
Does Tom take him down?
I think Tom's under a lot of pressure in this fight, by the way.
I don't even know if he takes him down, mate. I think he could
Drink
beat him wherever he wants.
I don't know. You think about what everybody else has done to Gan to beat him.
I took him down.
Easy. Made it easy.
I think he would go for the quickest path to victory, but that's not to say that he doesn't start him before he gets him down.
I think there's a lot of pressure on Tom Aspinall for two reasons. One is that we can say this, like, Gan's not been training, he's away doing films, and Tom Aspinall's been campaigning for this fight against John Jones. So if Tom Aspinall can do the same as what John Jones did to him, basically get him out of there and around, well, how can we be saying that Tom Aspinall's... Yeah. Do you get what I mean? And I think there's a lot of... Like, even if Tom wins a fucking decision here, people are going to be like, well, even if he stops him in the second round, people are like, but John Jones did it in one. No. Do you know what I mean? It's tough for Tom Aspinall the new. Like, he's doing everything right, and he's just no getting it. I feel fucking terrible for him, because obviously we're huge Tom Aspinall fans.
I'm sure he get 500 grand for just showing up at Madison Square Garden.
Oh, well, that's all right. I mean,
is the backup? I'm sure it was 500 grand, mate.
200 it was.
Was it
200's fucking no sniffed it.
Only the 200?
His dad text Hunter being like, Tom's asking if he can have a beer, and then Hunter replied, for 200 grand, I'd like to think that he can wait until they're in the cage.
That's right. That's what I'd seen it for. I mean, it's 500.
Fair reply.
But I mate, 200 bags, mate. So I don't feel that bad for him.
I'm over that now.
Here's the real thing is, what do we do with this light heavyweight? If Tom Aspinall absolutely fucks up Gain, what happens with this heavyweight division?
Nothing. There's actually no challenges.
There isn't, because no new guy can get ahead of the curve, because whoever they're pairing them up against is beating them. When you look at Curtis Blades, who was the guy Curtis Blades just fought?
Well, it was 𝗟𝗘𝗗𝗗𝗏 who's fighting Volkov on this card, and that's likely.
But Volkov definitely won his last fight, in my opinion, mate, and he got done, eh? He didn't get the decision.
Was on, I'm sure it was him. Was on Ariel Helwani last night. I've seen clips of it on Twitter saying he thinks he can make light heavyweight.
Really? So he's going to look to move down.
Let's see what Almeida
heavyweight.
I'm
is
sure
he that Brazilian boy?
he's a Brazilian guy, and he usually weighs in at about 220.
Good
so,
jets as well.
Is that it?
So he's no far off.
He says he thinks he can make a cut to light heavyweight.
Good.
That was yesterday. He was like,
But is that like a good thing to be talking about if you're like
No.
in a number one contender heavyweight fight?
Fighting against Volkov, who's a fucking monster of a heavyweight, by the way.
Then you've also got the issue of if Volkov wins this fight, Aspinall's already fucking pasted him in around.
Absolutely.
And you just feeding guys.
I thought we were going to see Almeida, Tom Aspinall. That's what I thought they would do.
Who was the big kickboxer they just brought in?
Buchecha. The grappler for one. He's a jits guy.
Is he?
Or are you thinking of somebody else?
No, I'm thinking the big kickboxer dude. Maybe as a grappler.
Brazilian.
Don't know.
Fought the weekend. Fought in Abu Dhabi.
No,
First fight, in fact, was he no?
Don't know.
Nah, heavyweight. Doesn't matter.
I'll come back to you.
Like the heavyweight division, Tom Aspinall whoops this guy. It just kind of stagnates it, and they just wheel out Tom as like. Remember, like, can you remember when Anderson Silva was just getting? They were just feeding Anderson Silva, and Anderson Silva was just up kicking them, messing about with them.
And what happens if Tom just does it in a round, and then we go right? It makes it even worse. Like it's so uncompetitive.
Aye.
Then we're like,
He's gonna beat everybody. Pavlovich in a round.
Everyone
in the first round.
5 fights, 5 first. Is it 6
Something,
fights,
didn't
6 first rounds?
Aye.
6 and 6, 5 and 5.
He's
something
definitely.
like that.
I think Arlovsky was second round early on in the UFC, but I think everything else has been first round.
He's beating the game.
Aye.
I know. And if you're trying to fight him, you've got no footage on him.
No, because he doesn't go any distance.
Aye, you've got.
He could actually David go on a bit of time because see if he fights then, and then it's another 6 months after that. What's his cage time? Like a minute or two in 2 years.
I know. He's
And
probably
then he
not
had
even
an
done a round of cage time in his last 3 fights or something.
His dad always says he's like, I want to see him in the third round. He's like, I don't know how he looks.
Aye,
I
how
want to
does
see
his mentality
It's always
shift?
great when you're hammering it.
Aye.
See, before we jump over to the Patreon, what's any questions on the?
I've not got any questions.
I was meaning
just
on the what do you call that thing?
the TikTok.
The
TikToky.
the social media. MD watching, MD listening.
They're saying Tom wants on Abu Dhabi because he wants early cards for UK fans.
I like that.
that's
That's
good.
cool.
That's good
That's
deal.
great.
That's fair, aye.
Sean Strickland's going to get horrible CTE with the amount of sparring that he does.
I don't think
Agreed,
he's
man,
already
agreed.
very clever, man.
Aye, he's not got to worry about that.
He's going to go full BJ Penn shortly, I would say.
He's lost the
Aye.
plot, and BJ.
Sad, mate, eh? Actually, see, at first it was quite funny, and now it's like, you seen this? He thinks
That's not
his
even
mum and
just
dad
CTE.
are-
That's fucking mental
They've
health.
been
That's full on
replaced.
schizophrenia,
They've
eh?
been
I've been
replaced.
replaced by the CIA and that, and even, like, I love a conspiracy theory, but come on, eh? Somebody help this cunt.
I'm sure I've seen something the other day about Dana White wanting to fly him to America. Oh, no, he reached out to Dana White wanting help. I don't know what the help was for, but just a clip. I didn't watch it on Twitter. So he reached out to Dana White wanting help or something.
We have been sent out a gift. Ross, you want to fill it up? This is a bag where after training you have a lot of wet kit and you're going to fire it in. So we're going to use these and we're going to see how good they are. It's a kit with a mesh bag inside it. It means you can pull your bag straight out, put all your dank ass shit in there, and then you can put that straight in the washing machine. And it's called Sweat Collector. Hey, it says exactly what it's going to do on the bag. So if you're combat sports or if you're in a sport, maybe like CrossFit, we'll let you know how that is. Keep it high. Keep it linked in. Keep it
sweaty.
Keep it sweaty. We'll just let you know how it goes.
What about Ben Askren?
See, he got out of hospital and he's back.
Getting better, thankfully.
Mate, he looks fucking terrible, doesn't he?
I know.
He looks like he's...
double lung transplant. Aye.
Wild.
I showed my missus it, just like, look at him. And
You
I
showed
showed
them
him a
a
photo.
picture?
She's like, fucking hell. Looks like he's like stage 4 terminal cancer or something, doesn't he? Like he's proper
I mean,
skin and bones.
I think he was as
Fair
close.
play to him.
I think he was as close to being deed
As you can be.
like before actually
Before
crossing
actually
over. You know.
Aye, good on him, man, making that.
Aye.
recovery.
Staph infection, mate.
Staff that just go to the
Incredible,
control, eh?
mate. And people wonder why they're not allowed to train when they've got staph.
I know.
On that note, on that sad note,
He did
we
die
are-
4 times. Fuck
There you go.
I said that in a video. I didn't know what the number was, but he died. He said he died a few times. Aye.
Good on him, man. Fighting a good fight.
Aye.
Guys, we're going to move over to Patreon. So, as always, keep it high. I don't know where I was going with that.
Aye. See ya.
See you.
Aye.
Jerks.
Churro.